Welcome back to MiniMStories. Today we're going straight to the law, but don't worry, you're not in trouble unless you skipped the like button. We're taking a look at a budget-friendly modular that might just keep your Lego city in order. The police station, available at Barweer, link in the description. Let's start with the box. It's got that no-nonsense, business design. Clean, simple visuals on the front, and for a set in this price range, the printing is surprisingly decent. You know right away what you're getting. 3 floors of justice and a rooftop with attitude. Inside, we've got numbered bags, nicely separated. Each set of bags comes grouped in larger, resealable bags. A small, but very welcome touch. No need to dig through the box like a Lego archaeologist searching for that little bag that insists on not appearing. Everything's organized, tidy, and easy to find right from the start. We also have a full-color instruction manual. No inspirational quotes, no dramatic backstories about fighting crime in Bricktown. Just straightforward steps, clearly numbered bags, and a well-paced progression from bag to bag. The instructions are well done, with shaded steps showing progress, making it relatively easy to follow where each new piece goes, without second-guessing yourself. No stress here, even if you're building this after a long day or in between solving Lego mysteries. Now, I didn't film the building process this time, but let's break it down. This is a 3-story modular build with a classic format that will easily slot into your Lego city, especially if you're starting out or want to keep your city's budget under control. The station is built on 4x16 by 16 plates, equals 32 by 32 base plate size, which is a perfect size for me and for my city. Let's start by describing the building from the outside, floor by floor. After that, we'll head inside and take a closer look at the interior. The color scheme uses a mix of tan and gray, with dark blue accents, classic, neutral, and surprisingly well-balanced. Nothing too flashy, but it works. Think of it as the plainclothes officer of modular buildings. On one side, we've got a cozy little bakery with a large display window filled with pastries. It's got a cute awning and even a small sign that lets the whole block know where to get their carb fix. Then, just a few steps over, boom, the law shows up. The main entrance to the police station is right next to it, complete with a set of stairs and a solid, official-looking door. There's even a lamppost and a trash bin on the sidewalk to complete the street scene. The building uses a clean combo of tan and dark blue bricks, giving it a serious official look, but still fitting nicely into any modular city. Around the back, things stay just as functional. There's a small area where the police car can be parked, kind of like a private parking spot just for the force. I haven't shown the vehicle yet, but don't worry, we'll get to that in a bit. You'll also notice a couple of traffic cones back here, probably to keep rogue delivery scooters from taking the spot. And yep, there's another entrance to the station. More discreet, perfect for late-night donut runs, or quietly bringing in suspects. This combination of bakery and police station is pretty fun. It feels like the kind of place where a police officer might pop in for a croissant before heading upstairs to file some reports, or interrogate a criminal with the smell of fresh bread wafting in. Either way, it's a charming and believable setup. Moving up to the second floor, the outside keeps things clean and classic. We've got arched windows, perfect for letting in that golden morning light while you're sneaking a croissant from below or on the police station side, watching over Bricktown like a very calm Batman. The third floor keeps things consistent. Same window style, same classic architectural touches as the floor below. No surprises here, and honestly, that's a good thing. It feels cohesive, like the whole building was actually designed by someone who knew what they were doing. There's a small balcony with a railing, probably used for fresh air between interrogations. Or maybe it's just the police station cat's favorite sunbathing spot. And right at the top, we've got little lion statues flanking the rooftop. They're stylized, almost like mini gargoyles, adding a classy, old-school vibe to the building. It's a fun touch that makes the station feel like an official landmark in your Lego city. Now, let's go to the interior of the building. Inside the top floor, we've got the holding cells. Yep, this is where the bad guys end up. There are 2 separate jail cells, each with a small bed, and just enough space to pace around while thinking about life choices. It's the kind of place where Lego minifigures would think twice before getting into trouble again. This floor also gives access to the small balcony outside. Not really a luxury amenity for the inmates, more likely for the officers to get some air or take a quick break between shifts. No chief's office here, just cold bars and tough justice. Now on the second floor, we enter the main working area of the police station, where officers do the actual paperwork and interrogations. Some decorative elements. I haven't told you yet, but this set has no stickers, only printed pieces, a big plus. There are some file drawers too, probably packed with top-secret Bricktown files, or parking tickets. To one side, there's a water dispenser. No coffee machine here, but hey, hydration is important, even when you're fighting crime. The highlight of this floor, though, is the interrogation room. It's got that typical minimalist setup. A small table, 2 chairs, and enough space to make a suspect sweat under imaginary pressure. There's even a small radio. The space is well organized, compact, but functional, and everything fits logically. It's clear they've put effort into making it feel like a believable police environment, even with limited space. Now let's head down to the ground floor. And things get more lively here, because this level is split between 2 distinct worlds, law and pastries. On one side, we've got the police station entrance. There's a reception desk, a waiting bench, and a few basic details that make it feel functional. It's a small but efficient check-in space, where citizens can report stolen bricks or turn in a rogue minifigure or 2. On the other side, completely unrelated to justice, is the bakery. And this is where the charm kicks in. You've got a counter with a cash register, some pastries on display, and even a little oven in the back. The floor uses a lovely tiled pattern, giving it that clean, inviting look you'd expect from a proper Lego cafe. It's an unusual but fun combination. Grab a croissant, then file a complaint, or vice versa. The contrast between the 2 spaces adds personality to the build. And in a Lego city, you really want that kind of layered storytelling. The designers clearly had fun placing these 2 functions side by side. Now, let's talk about the minifigures included in this set. We get a total of 6, each playing a clear role in the city's little story. First up, we've got this female officer. Nice torso print, detailed hat, but her face kind of reminds me of a duck, so she's going inside the building, somewhere visible, but barely. Here she is, bye-bye. Next, the thief. The clothes are fine, the face, not so much. It's not the typical expression you'd expect from a Lego bandit, so straight to jail. And honestly, he looks great there. Be a good boy and maybe I'll change your face one day. Then we have another policeman. Looks better, I'll admit. Still, I'm assigning him to indoor duties. Maybe keep an eye on our strange-faced prisoner. Now here's another member of the police force. This one's got a solid uniform print and a decent face. She seems nice. I think she deserves to be out patrolling, giving parking tickets. Probably to the cars my son leaves parked the wrong way. Next, we've got the pastry man. This one's well done too. A friendly face, probably just trying to make a living selling his cakes. He's got a good vibe, so he gets a spot out front. Here are the 2, maybe they're negotiating a parking ticket in exchange for a cake. And finally, our angry policeman. He's going in the car. Oh, right, I haven't told you about the car yet. It's a simple, compact build, but it works. Classic black and white colors, light bar on top, transparent windshield and headlights. It fits a minifigure. Feels like a proper little patrol car for a small town, not some high-speed pursuit machine. Anyway, back to Mr. Angry. He goes in here. Look at that face. Maybe the car won't start. Or maybe he was hoping for a newer model. Sorry, buddy, this is what we've got. Budget's tight. In short, the car's parked right in the reserved spot behind the station, ready to serve and protect the population. Before we move on to the final thoughts with the pros and cons, I just have to point out, we also get a dog in this set. And what a cutie he is. A loyal police dog is definitely a great addition to any LEGO city. Alright, now that we've looked at every corner of this set, inside and outside, and even the slightly suspicious croissant negotiations, let's wrap things up with some pros and cons, because no set is perfect, but some come pretty close. Pros: complimentary spare parts, not just the usual extras, but a generous assortment that might come in handy for your own mocks or repairs. A very welcome bonus. Overall design: the building looks great on display. Good mix of colors, architectural details, and a realistic city layout, with the bakery and police station side by side. Price: for what you get, size, minifigs, vehicle, and details, it's a solid deal compared to similar modular-style sets. Minifigures, while not overly detailed, they're varied in roles: police, baker, thief, and offer storytelling potential. They're fun to pose and assign around the city. Modular structure: each floor is removable for easier access and display, just like classic modulars. No stickers. Yeah, this one is big plus for sure, right? Cons: some facial prints are unusual. Let's just say the expressions range from meh to duck face. A few might get replaced over time. Only the first floor is tiled. The upper floors are all bare studs, which makes them feel a bit unfinished. A few extra tiles would have gone a long way in giving those rooms the same polished look as the ground floor. So there you have it, a compact but full-featured modular set that brings action, charm, and even a few pastries to your LEGO city. It's not flawless. A bit more interior detail upstairs wouldn't hurt. But for the price and what you get is a solid addition to any collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next episode. And if you're thinking about picking up this set or others, consider using my affiliate link in the description. It really helps support the channel. Plus, don't forget, you get a special discount with the code MiniMStories. So it's a win-win. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy building!